Hola everyone! Welcome to shelleymaeph but a gaming channel! Ito tayo guys! If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe guys so that ma-notify kayo kung ano yung mga new games, not just on Wax but on BSC and Polygon and Gala. Basta yun guys. Now I just have Wax and PSC games, the Wax Network and Binance Smart Chain Network. But in the future, I'll be having Polygon and Gala games as well. So if para naman ma-notify kayo guys, paki-subscribe. What's up everyone? Today we're gonna be talking about Ancient Oasis. Ancient Oasis. Rising from the Depths Fantasy Art Collection. Diba? Ganun daw. So, tingnan nyo guys. Kita nyo, andito si Princess Mermaidia. Ito, may fire siya. Tapos, ang hair niya, diba? Tingnan nyo. Tapos, ang crown niya, ang ganda. Tapos, ito lang yung orb niya, yung bata. Ay! Char, niya? Pusod. So, yun guys. Ito, dito tayo sa website nila. It's ancientoasis.world. And then, ito, my world collection, Minion Madness Community Staking. So, ito, Elders of the Oasis. Kita natin dito yung mga mermaid. Ay, ang happy nila. Tapos, merong parang blue dito na iba ng kulay, naghinawakan ng isang kamay. So, sila guys. So, centuries ago, our elders lived in harmony and earth working together towards the common goal of peace and survival. In a fiery flash, a meteor struck down, impacting every fiber of life, displacing the elders all over the planet. As time passed, they evolved and gained different powers to aid in their survival of the new world ahead. Different tribes formed and migrated away into different habitats, adapting to their surroundings. As time passed, chaos into dividing the elder tribes between light and shadow, each tribe with their own vision and way of life. Ayan daw guys. Ito, light and shadow. Pitted against each other with different ideas of the future, it became a balance of life and power. Ito guys, explore the fantasy of the world. May tayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 na pwedeng ma-explore. So ito, leaders of the light. Si Pearl, ito si Pearl, ay, hi Pearl, cutie, blue yung hair, diba, mga mermaids, tapos meron siyang parang wand. So Pearl, the light of rejuvenation. When the reefs fell to the boiling currents in underwater storms, none wept more than Pearl. Ito guys, daw siya, nag-cry. The mermaid of the light tribe. It is said that she had wandered aimlessly for days and nights in the graveyards of her home. And while her sisters used the magical energies that sung in the waters, Pearl could only wail with every new sunrise, until eventually she could not just do it anymore and fell to the crumbled corals. Amidst the broken giants, she had cried and cried until her life almost faded. Unbeknownst to herself, the tears of anguish affected the mermaid's power. So, ito guys. Her tears of anguish affected. So, through consecrated emotions, the weeping mermaid created one of the first sentient beings trapped in the form of a pearl. The light of rejuvenation whispered to her promises of a new future. Pearl passed the essence of the magical bubble in the corals, and from innocent tears, the giant spoke. But she could not disperse them on their own, and she realized that for balance to exist, she had to use the shadow. She had planted what was left of the pearl carefully for shadow to find it. When the mermaid returned to the walking reefs, she hid in a palm and nurtured it for a bright future. So, ito guys, kung gusto nyong malaman pa story nito, you just click there and learn more about Pearl. So, sa walking reefs guys, ito, so as nature changed the world, the reefs and all inhabitants were devastated. Yet one particular species of coral thrived. Cultivated by the ancient local mermaids, these corals became more mobile and independent in the warming waters. Guided by the grace of the now powerful mermaids, and new corals took over the flooded islands and traveled everything that was left. The mermaids of light. So, ito yun guys. And then, the rivers of the sea. Ito din. Ito yung mga worlds nila, Eye of the Ocean. So, sa ngayon guys, we've got Isabella Lava Queen. Siya muna yung na-release ngayon. Ito ang tingnan natin. Diba? Ang ganda. So, domain, Island of Change. Ito yung island, andun siya sa Island of Change. So, Leaders of the Shadow. Ito si Octavia, Octopus Queen. Diba? Parang mermaid, pero octopus yung pinakalas. It's weird but it's cool. Tapos may trident spear. May ano siya, parang eel. Then, ito yung hair white. Tapos may octopus din siya dito. So, as a sister of the shadow to my story, the vulnerable island of change, Octavia business time in the caverns of shallows and looks for an opportunity to strike, hidden from sight, and when practice learning to gain powers in the dark. She hunted and killed trespassers and inhabitants of the caves, perfecting the unexpected tools at her disposal while others bask in glory and joy. Ayan, ito si Octavia, guys. And meron tayong ito, Rider, Victoria, Danny, Dante, Artemis. Wala pa yan, guys. It's coming soon. Ito pa lang yung meron sila. Pinapakita nila. So, ito yung phase 1, Underwater Dreams and Imagination. Ancient Oasis will immerse you in a world filled with fantasy, mystical creatures, and mermaids. Use your imagination, creativity, and dreams to help bring this world to life. So, pwede natin to i-view sa Atomic Hub. So, ito guys, sa Minion Madness, they've got upcoming events. So, World Water Day on March 22nd. We are starting a competition for all minions. We want to help create awareness of the importance of fresh water being available to everyone worldwide. So, ito yun guys. Meron sila nito. And then, 3 winners for this round will include access to exclusive Minion Madness channel. So, ito, minion to be created for Ancient Oasis. And Minion Madness Club member will receive a promo token and early whitelist access to Minion Madness pack drops. So what is Ancient Oasis? So Ancient Oasis, or AO, is a mermaid-based fantasy art collection, social community, and playing card game based on the Wax blockchain. And 3 primary goals are to create a fun and engaging experience in mermaid fantasy world, reward both collectors and players with incentive, support social causes with a percentage of sales on pack release. Ito guys, the ocean cleanup. Maganda guys kasi meron silang ito, give back to the ocean. So ito guys, see, can rise like a phoenix from the ashes. So ito guys, yung white paper nila subject to change, and a carbon neutral wax blockchain. So it is a certified carbon neutral status and alignment with social cause. True, kaya dito sila sa wax blockchain. So it uses 125,000 times less energy per transaction than its nearest competitor and has gone one step further, actually offsetting carbon emission more than 211 tons of carbon dioxide as May 21, 2021. So, eto guys, choosing this blockchain was important to us. Ang ganda, ang galing nila. So, eto the ocean cleanup. Eto yung cause nila. So, Ancient Oasis 2022 Ocean social cost, giving 10% back to clean up the ocean. So, ayan, 10% of AO pack sale profit will be donated to the Ocean Cleanup Project. So, ano to? Etong Ocean Cleanup, guys, eto, mag-clean ka sa ocean. So, may mga ocean plastic, clean up 90%. Eto, remove 2 million pound trash from the environment. So, yun yung ocean cleanup. It's just to clean the ocean. We give back to the ocean para ma-preserve natin for more generations to come. Light and shadow. So, ito guys, they've got light and shadow. Yun yung sinabi ko kanina from the website. So, ito, noon daw yung elders lived in harmony on earth. So, yung balance nila na overthrow. So, ito, nag-light and shadow. And then, the Islands of Change. Ito yung scenery nila sa Islands of Change. So, ito yung story niya. Tapos, may ability siya. Liquefy rock, phaser attack, and wall of bedrock. The minion is a phoenix. So, minion ability is Scorching Presence. And for Octavia, the Octopus Queen, ito yung sa shadow. Abilities, Camouflage, Siren's Cry, Toxic Touch, and Electric Eels. Yun yung kanina yung glowing. Then, Electric Shock for the Electric Eels. So, Walking Reefs, ito yung this is another place in Ancient Oasis. Pearl, the Light of Rejuvenation. Ito guys, ito din si Pearl. Andito siya sa Walking Reef. So, ability, Clamping, Shell Shield, Love of the Sea, the minion is Clam, and Healing Pearl. Ito yung clam niya, din sa likod. And then, Rider of the Race. Ito, Walking Reef yung domain. Same sa kanila. And then, Spear of the Stingray, Pike, Coral Grove, Dance of the Manta. A minion is Race of the Sea and the Sleeping Tail. So, we've got 2 from Walkinger and 2 from the Island of Change pa. Yun pa yung mga na-release na mga characters. And River of the Sea. Ito, we've got Ophelia and Victoria. And the Eye of the Ocean, we've got Delphine and Danny. The Thornlands, we've got Cameron and Dante. And the Nethervault, we've got Jewel and Artemis. So, ito mga shadow to guys. Yung tribe. Mga shadow. Domain, Eye of the Ocean. So, meron din corresponding tribe. So, ito guys, sa Fantasy Art NFTs, Underwater Dream and Imagination Collection. So, Ancient Oasis will immerse you in a world filled with fantasy, mythical creatures, and mermaids. Use your imagination, creativity, and dreams to help bring this world to life. Then, meron sang Sketch Art Collection will be released in early second quarter and we'll continue to release additional packs for fans and collectors as it. So, Oasis Lumina Staking and Marketplace. Ito yung supply nila, 1 billion. And the staking, ito yung mga per hour nila guys. So, here we've got the gameplay. They've got 5 different types of gameplay cards. The leaders, minions, giant, kingdom ownership, and promo club too. So leaders, 6 leaders rule each tribe, the light and shadow. Each leader NFT has set attribute points based on the rarity and power-ups. Skills and instants are also based on rarity. Common only has 1 skill, whereas rare has 2 skills, and epic has all 3. So minion, ito yung mga creatures that supports the ancient Oasis leaders in battle. So leader of minions, and army of minions. And the giants are large creatures that will support leaders during battle and will appear in every domain. Players are limited to 5 giants per deck. So it will be released soon, wala pa to. Kingdom ownership. Ancient Oasis kingdoms are limited edition NFT that can only be obtained during the kingdom release. So will be limited to a number. So, Ancient Oasis owners receive a bounty each time players utilize the leader's kingdom in-game to be split evenly among kingdom card holders. So, kingdom has 6 levels of rarity and information will be released soon. And for promo and sub tokens, so it can be earned in several ways. Community engagement, social engagement. So, others has 250, maximum infinite lives 500. So, it can be blend, Stingray is 500, and Minion Madness, and the Starfish. NFTs are transferable, but that will also remove your role. So, ito yun guys, general mechanics. So, at first, choose your tribe, light or shadow. Then, choose your leaders, light or sa shadow, guys. And build a deck up to 25 cards. You've got the leader up to 3 leaders, minions up to 20 minions, and kingdoms up to 2 per deck. Then, choose your quest. PvP battles, ito 1 versus 1 and 3 versus 3. Season, there will be at least 1 season per year with unique rewards and gameplay objectives. So, PvE, wala pa to, but it will be coming soon. May PvE. Ayan guys, so we've got the token, 2 tokens, Oasis Lumina tokens, and Ancient Shard tokens. Ito yung mga tokens nila. So, ito, ano tong Oasis Lumina? So, it is the primary token in Ancient Oasis and will be launched in the second quarter in 2022 with a goal to buy and sell on all 4. So, this will be obtained through PvP, battle rewards, season rewards, fighting and winning, player versus everything, PvE campaigns, holding top ranks, staking Ancient Oasis fantasy art, and owning kingdom. So it will be used to compete in PvP battles, leader and minion upgrades, accelerated recovery to return for the next battle, future leader and minion release, fantasy art, and physical redeemable options. So ito yung target supply guys. And for the Ancient Shard token, secondary token ng Oasis will be launched in the second quarter of 2023. Then, ito guys, will obtain in PvE and PvP power-up, season rewards, and will be used for weapon, cosmetic, and skill resets with a 100 million maximum supply itong Crystal Shard. So, 2023 pa siya guys. Ito guys, so the Discord roles and whitelisting. So, para maliwanagan kayo sa mga roles nila. So, they've got the Elders, 250 lang guys. So, ito yung mga corresponding benefits, infinite lives, 500 yung cap and the corresponding benefits. So, may mga earned roles din sa Discord. Itong Stingray, Minion Madness, and Early Supporter and Starfish. So, verified minion, ito yung mga requirements. Honeycomb Wax Wallet, so access to game and giveaway channels, and the minion. The Elders, ito guys, yung Stingray, 500 yung cap. Sa Minion Madness, 500. And then, 1,030 sa early supporters. Starfish is a cosmetic roll, and Purified Mini. So, ito guys, yung mga friends nila, Graffiti, Monster Vision, Bounty Block, and last but not the least, the team. So, yung nila guys, Game and Dev Director, si Kyle Calzareta, Ionic Void, and the art director, Cameron Franzen, Wolfpack Club. So, ito yung mga artists. Ayan. Then, the animation. Ayan, guys. Makikita naman natin dito. So, may LinkedIn sila. They are doc. Yun na yung Ancient Oasis in a nutshell. I love what this is about. You've got, yung nila is give back to the ocean yung profit nila. Parang, hindi talaga lahat ng mga, this is one of the Wax blockchain game na na-encounter ko. Or, ito palang isa talaga. Itong Ancient Oasis na ng profit nila 10% to the ocean kasi yung Ancient Oasis is the mermaid and dun sila sa ocean, so it's really ocean friendly and nag-collab talaga yung ocean, tapos yung Ancient Oasis is really amazing. And guys, maganda pala yung mga characters nila, yung pagkagawa. Makikita nyo naman guys na pinaghirapan talaga yung paggawa nito. And the team is docs. You have their full name, and then I'm pretty sure that this is not a scam. Di talaga to mawawala. Then, they've got a games. Tapos yung mechanics is simple lang. Katulad ng iba din. May staking. Tapos may PvP. This is a battle of the deck. Battle of cards. Itong Ancient Oasis. But ang gusto ko dito is they give back to the community. What I mean by that is 10% of their profit will go to the ocean. Ocean coastal cleanup. And ayun na guys, ito na yung we've reached the end of the video. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if may natutunan kayo. See you next!